Imagine standing under a night sky, watching waves of glowing green, purple, and red dance above you. It feels like magic, but it's actually science. This is the Northern Lights, or Aurora Borealis, one of nature's most breathtaking phenomena. But what causes them? Where can you see them? And what strange mysteries do they hold? Stay with me as we explore the incredible world of the Northern Lights. To understand this beautiful spectacle, we have to take a trip, not just to the Arctic, but all the way to the sun. The sun is constantly releasing energy in the form of solar wind. This wind carries tiny electrically charged particles, mainly electrons and protons. These particles travel millions of miles and eventually collide with Earth's magnetic field. Earth's magnetic field acts like a protective shield, but near the poles, some of these charged particles sneak through. When they reach our atmosphere, they crash into gas molecules, mainly oxygen and nitrogen, causing them to light up. But why do we see different colors? It all depends on which gas is hit and at what altitude. Green, the most common color, comes from oxygen about 100 kilometers above Earth. Red, rarer, is also from oxygen but at a much higher altitude, 300 kilometers. Blue and purple come from nitrogen and are more commonly seen during strong solar storms. Where and when can you see the Northern Lights? If you want to see the Northern Lights, you need to visit places close to the Arctic Circle. The best countries include Norway, Sweden, Finland, Canada, Iceland, and Alaska. These locations have long, dark nights and clear skies, perfect for aurora spotting. Why? Because during winter, nights are longer and there's less interference from sunlight. But be careful. Light pollution from cities can make them hard to see. The darker the sky, the better. The Northern Lights have a lesser-known twin, Aurora Australis, or the Southern Lights. They appear in the Southern Hemisphere, mainly in Antarctica, Australia, and New Zealand. But since there's less land in the south, fewer people get to see them. For thousands of years, people have told incredible stories about the auroras. Let's explore some of the most fascinating myths. The Vikings believed the lights were reflections of their fallen warriors traveling to Valhalla, their afterlife. The Inuit people thought they were spirits of animals like whales and deer. In Finland, an old legend says that an Arctic fox runs across the snow, sending sparks into the sky with its tail. In fact, the Finnish word for the Northern Lights is revontulet, which means foxfires. While ancient myths are fun, modern science has revealed even more incredible truths. Sometimes the sun releases massive bursts of energy called solar storms. When these storms are strong, they can create even brighter and more colorful auroras. But there's a downside. Huge solar storms can also interfere with satellites, GPS, and even power grids. Auroras aren't just on Earth. Jupiter, Saturn, and even Mars have their own versions of auroras. Brightest ever recorded, the Carrington event of 1859 made the Northern Lights visible as far south as the Caribbean. Do auroras make sounds? Some people claim to hear crackling or whooshing noises during intense aurora displays. Scientists are still investigating why. Can you predict the Northern Lights? Yes. Websites like NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center track solar activity to forecast auroras. Auroras are not static. They go through phases called substorms. Growth phase. Energy builds up in the magnetotail, the elongated part of the magnetosphere on the night side of Earth. Expansion phase. A sudden release of energy causes bright, dancing auroras. Recovery phase. The aurora fades as the system returns to equilibrium. These substorms can last from 30 minutes to several hours. Another fact is that auroras can occur during the day, but they're invisible due to sunlight. There are anecdotal reports of animals behaving strangely during auroras. For example, reindeer in the Arctic have been observed becoming restless or agitated. Some researchers speculate that animals might sense the electromagnetic changes associated with auroras. The Northern Lights are one of the most stunning wonders of our planet, a beautiful mix of science, nature, and legend. If you ever get the chance to see them in person, don't miss it. Have you ever seen the Northern Lights? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing videos like this.